deserves death. We demand justice.
Putting the man to death would be justice for who? Can a citizen truly be partial when justice is sought? Must we not first define what justice is?
Don't listen to Athenians. They do nothing but talk, talk, talk. We want action. Ship the rebel to Mykonos, where nothing is sacred. Kill him there.
Life has value, no matter where you are.
Sokrates yine boş abi.
Socrates! You just make friends wherever you go, don't you?
Cassandra, what a pleasant surprise. What brings you to Thelos?
Nah.
I'm helping a group of Delian rebels.
But do they truly need help? Is not the decision to rebel enough to release one from oppression?
Oh, no, you don't. I'm not getting sucked into one of these debates again.
Yet right now there's a situation I would love your opinion on.
Fine.
Soldiers captured the rebel.
Adını
He
yerim
stole
ya.
from the sanctuary to help finance the rebellion. When guards attempted to apprehend the man, he killed one of them.
Murder on Delos. They're probably going to kill him.
Indeed, though it's illegal to end his life here, so he awaits his fate to be transported to Mykonos.
Where do I come in?
Would you say this rebel deserves death? That killing him brings justice?
Let me answer that by asking you this. What exactly is justice?
A brilliant question. He stole, which is wrong.
But it was for the freedom of his people, which is right.
He killed a man.
To save his own life.
He broke a sacred law, one he knew honored the gods.
So you're saying he can kill and steal, but stain the earth, and he should have his throat cut?
I am saying nothing, but when we stray from the law, are we not like the animals?
You know my opinion on that. Can I go now?
Of course, of course. There's just one more thing.
There always is.
The rebel is being held north of here in the Estiatorium. They're shipping him to Mykonos tomorrow.
Wait, all this just to convince me to save the man?
Convinced, never. Though I am curious, now that you know where he's held and why, would you save him?
I'm going to pay this rebel a visit.
Oğlum
Sounds like we have a lot
Mykonos'tan
in
daha
common.
yeni geldim.
I thought you might, though I have no drachmae to give, only knowledge. Which one should prefer, for it is perpetual, not transitory.
Well, that's something, I think.
Benim paramı versinler. Öyle bedavaya iş yok. Adamlar bedavadan iş yaptırıyorlar. Yok şunu kurtar, yok şuna bir bak. Sen ne istiyorsun? Bu sağlam bir çarı benziyor bu arada. Ne oldu la sana?
You're bleeding. A lot.
Come to turn me into the priests?
Depends what you've done.
Don't know if anyone told you, but it's illegal to die on this godforsaken island.
So I've been told.
Shame nobody told the beast roaming around. Vrach me to the one who kills it.
Hangi canavar lan?
If you're paying, I'll hunt and kill this beast for you.
You're not the first hunter to tell me that. But I still have all my vrach me.
I've hunted many beasts. What am I hunting this time?
I'd call it a bear, but I'd be lying.
O ne
This
lan?
creature is Artemis's nightmare.
Where's the beast now?
Got as far away from that thing as I could. You'll find it north of here, near the coast. Just follow the trail of
Allah.
bodies. The bloodier the mess, the closer you are.
You're not from around here, are you?
Came through Arcadia, but Corinthia is my home.
Arkadya mı?
I'll find the beast and kill it.
Samana. Şimdi ne gözüküyor lan burada? Sandık. 2 tane hem de nasıl kaçırmışız. Burada ne var? Sandık. Kul yayı. Kulluk. Küçük bir oda. Aha aşağıda lan ayı. Gördüm. Kuvvetli mıkıla. Kıymasın canımıza. Ha şu işte. İnanç atlayışımızı yapalım. Sen nasıl bir şeysin lan öyle oturuyorsun. Buna bak. Bak. Öldü bile.
You were a mighty beast, but you did not belong here.
Aynı ne iş var la burada? Ah be. Ölmüş mü?
Bloody handprint. Hasn't been here long. A corpse. This one's had its guts ripped out. A feast for the birds. This record says the bear came from Arcadia. That woman was smuggling the beast. But why? There's nothing left to find here. I should return to the woman.
Mükemmel bir atlayış. Mantıklı. Buldum. Oğlum şunu sessizce yapaydın ya.
You dogs! Let me go! You'll never get back to Mykonos! Kira will come and kill you all! Roll back to where you came from, pigs! This is the land of Apollo! I will thank you, Mistios. They were going to kill me, but you killed them first.
Yok
There
hepsini
will be
öldürmedim bu
more.
arada.
Hurry, follow me.
I saw you. You loved spilling blood on just like me.
Bekle
I'm
lan.
nothing like you. Now shut up and follow me before you get us killed.
Death to our oppressors, and anyone else who tries to claim the Delos Islands. Delians are free.
More Delians will die if you don't shut up.
Silence is what... I'll scream till my lungs bleed, and all soldiers are dead.
Malaka!
Öleceğiz oğlum bir sus lan. Bir sandık daha varmış. Aman, nerede? Bak. Gel şuradan gel. Gel. Bin şunlardan birine. Maymun gibi koşuyor.
You have a very loud mouth. You could have gotten us both killed.
Then our sacrifice would set fire to the hearts of the rebels. Then cast every non-Delian into the sea for Poseidon to chew up and spit out.
You realize I'm not Delian. The Spartans who fought and died for the rebellion are also not Delian.
Athenians want these islands for our wealth. The Spartans want these islands for Sparta. I won't let them have it. We don't need them. We don't want them. Delians should rule Delos alone. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going straight to Kira. The rebels must leave their caves. The time to attack is now.
Oğlum bu adama Kira dedi. Geçen bastığımız kara değil mi? Giderse gitsin oğlum oradan. Ne ilgilendirir ki?
Go, and don't come back. Every soldier on Delos will be looking for you.
Let them find me. I already sent one to his grave. I'd love to send another.
Salak yaşamaz ölür zaten. Niye dolanıp duruyorlar benim götümden? Hayırdır? Allah Allah. Hadi sus lan çekil.
You're alive. And the monster?
Öldü.
The bear's dead, and you owe me payment. But first, let's talk about you. Arcadia, right?
Yes.
The bear was being smuggled from Arcadia. I found a record of what was on your ship, and your bloody handprints. Talk!
All right. We were smuggling the bear for a man named Sargon. Poseidon
Sargon
had
mu?
other ideas. One of his storms crashed us here, and that evil beast broke free. It went right for the crew.
That explains the bodies.
They were my family!
You know, the Thelians would pay a good price for the person who brought this curse to their sacred land.
You wouldn't!
I would. Pay me, and maybe your secret dies along with that bear.
Despicable, Misthios! My family is dead,
Senin
and you
götünü
want
deher
more
ha.
from me? I might be injured, but I can still kill you! Now you die!
Ya oğlum. Şöyle git ya. Ne geziyorsun lan burada? Ya salak niye öldü? Ben seni yanıma alacaktım.
Blood on sacred soil.
Ben mi bahsediyorsunuz lan? Kimden bahsediyorsunuz?
Cassandra, seeing you on Thelos sets my heart at ease. So tell me, how was your encounter with the rebellious prisoner?
You never told me he was an extremist lunatic.
But who am I to judge what is too much or too crazy? Are we not both at some point or another?
He would have thrown you and your philosophies into the sea.
Perhaps when I was thinner, both in weight and philosophy. So, tell me, were you able to resolve the situation without bloodshed?
The rebel had guards. I relieved them.
Interesting. You thought the life of a thief and a murderer was worth more than that of soldiers doing their duty.
Evet,
I
bayağı
wasn't
bildim
even
aslında.
thinking about him, to be honest.
And what of the rebel?
Should be on his way back to Mykonos, if he knows what's good for him.
Our choices are like ripples on water. They seem tiny and insignificant at the beginning, but they can become devastating tidal waves by the time they run their course.
It's a pleasure, Sokrates. I can always count on you to give me a devastating headache.
The pleasure is mine, Cassandra. Hope to see you around the symposiums again.
Don't hold your breath.
Şölen mi var lan?
True wisdom lies not in knowing what to say, but in knowing when to say nothing at all.
Evet, ben de öyle düşünüyordum. Mızrağımızı geliştirelim. Yetiştikçe sapı mapı da değişiyor ha.
Forge activated. Synchronizing retransmission chronicity. Contact engaged.
Oy. Abi fark oldu he. Az değildim adamınızı.
That's strange. Nothing here.
Gonna find out
what that is.
Gel.
Whoever's doing that had better stop.
Güzel bir şey yarısı numara.
Give my regards.
Onlara 20 hasar bayağı iyi bu arada. Yani tırt. Ben geldim.
I'll not forget this mystery.
Sağlam XP.
Alkibiades'in. You look like you're having fun.
The gods work fast. I wished someone as beautiful as me were here, and you arrived.
Allah Allah.
It's almost unfair for the both of us to be in one place. It'll make everyone else feel bad.
Oh, don't worry about them. These poor fools have accepted their fate. The gods decided many should lack in beauty, while you and I bathe in it.
You're in a good mood. Must have been some party.
The only kind I know. Although I have a slight problem. There's an important politician here who really needs to get back home. But gods know I can't make the trip.
Nereye gidecek ya?
I'll make sure he gets home safe.
Yes, safe. Right, it should be an easy trip, although you may have to carry him at this point. Lucky man.
You could let him stay here.
I would, but it's never good to let a politician stay the night. It's a rule of mine.
I'm surprised you have rules.
Oh, you know how they can be. Never want to stop talking. There's only so much I can take. But for you, I'd break all of my rules.
Nazgın köpek ya.
What has he done to be so special?
Well, it was something to do with people, I think. Gods, I don't know. You may as well ask me what I ate 10 days ago.
So, you party often?
As often as I can.
I'm not sure how you do it.
Practice, practice, practice. The more I do, the better chance of having a clearer head than those around me.
So you're looking to gain an advantage?
Over my allies? Never! Actually, let's not talk about such things.
I'll try to get the politician home before he completely passes out.
Wonderful. Just take him north of the port of Bir...
Gel Düldül gel. İşimiz var.
Wait! Why are we going this way?
Sen nasıl görüyorsun ne oldu?
Sure this is the right way? It doesn't look familiar.
Bilmiyorum kanka.
Why did you bring me here?
Ne bileyim oğlum ya.
Is this really where
It's
he lives?
exactly like we were told. Get him! Die! Aha!
Right now! What life is here?
Öldürün lan.
Good luck beating me! Die!
No! Now you die!
Yine ne istiyorsun lan?
You have the habit of appearing the moment I need you. What a power I may wield.
Is there ever a time you don't need me?
Good point.
The drunk politician you had me take home? We ran into a bit of trouble.
That's terrible. I'm glad to see you're okay.
I'm fine, but nature can be cruel. We were attacked by animals and he was mauled to death.
I see. Well, plans change sometimes.
You seem pretty accepting of this.
What else can I do? We should both forget this ever happened. Pretend you never even saw the man.
You said you needed something?
Ah, to business already. Fine. It's simple, really. There's an item that holds great sentimental value. I'd
Ne
like
acaba?
you
Yine
to
ne
retrieve.
istiyorsun benden?
What do I need to find?
It's an olisvos. If you saw it on the ground, even you wouldn't bend over to pick it up. But it means so much to me. To hold it again would mean more than you know.
I never took you for someone who cared for sentimental things.
I'm so much more than my beautiful face and flowing blonde locks.
Like what?
Well, let's see. People forget I'm an orphan, that Pericles isn't my father.
I know what it's like to lose family, too.
We have that in common. There's more to you than I thought, Miss Theos. Now, where were we?
You're a big boy. Get it yourself.
I sure am. But there's a small chance the woman who has it won't exactly be happy to see me again.
There has to be a story behind this thing.
When you see the Olisvos, you'll know. When you have it in your hands, against your...
Ağza köpek ya.
Every time we talk, it seems like you're about to sleep with someone. Or want to. Or you've just finished. Is this woman the most recent one?
Who said I slept with her?
It was a safe guess. How do you find time for anything else?
Determination, mostly. There's a closeness you can only feel with someone in those moments. Who wouldn't crave that?
I'll get the Olisvos for you.
There's a small chance the woman may wish to keep it for herself, to spite me. It may be best to go unseen and hurry back. She lives east of here.
Don't worry. You'll have it in your hand soon. It's made out of stone. I guess that could work.
Taştan yapılmış mı? Dur. Onu getirdin mi lan? Ha. Sımsıkı gibi indik. Bizim elimizdeki malzeme mi o? Şu mu? Bence geri vereceğim onu.
Hadi bakalım. Ah, that's it in your hand. You brought it. It's different than I remember it looking. And much bigger too. She's going to miss it.
This was never yours, was it? You had me steal it.
We didn't just steal an Olisvos. We stole a family heirloom and a husband's confidence. Without it, he'll be focused on his wife instead of his business. I think she'll enjoy the change of pace.
You lied! Again!
I don't think I did. I was very particular with my words.
You said it was sentimental.
It is, just not to me. There wasn't a single lie.
That's not how it feels.
The only thing that matters is you retrieved the Olisvos and helped me a great deal.
And what about me?
Now, we wash each other's backs, don't we? There's a reason you never turn me down, after all. How about I show you how these Olisvos can make all the difference?
That's not what I meant. Guess I can turn you down after all.
I deserved that.
Yavşağa bak lan. Bize bindirecek. Selamlar. Nasılsınız? Ne istiyor yine bu la?
A power I wield indeed. I told you last time I thought I could summon you when needed. And it has happened yet again.
And for what this time?
My friend here needs to be taken to the sanctuary of Alexios, near the border of Mecharis. He'll finish the trek across the border on his own.
So, do you want to lie to me now or later?
Whatever do you mean?
Is this friend of yours actually a friend? I'm not going to find out they're a wanted criminal or they don't actually want your help, am I?
I'm hurt that you jump straight to accusations. A relationship must be built on trust, after all.
Malaka.
You'd rather lie than trust me. I can protect myself, you know that. I can protect myself, you know that.
Fine. I'll try to be more forthcoming in the future.
Let's get to it. I'm just supposed to take your friend across the border.
Yes.
Nothing else?
Carefully, if you can. Avoid roads, people. Be invisible. My friend must be kept safe.
I'll make sure he's safe.
I'd hoped you'd say that.
Every time you ask me to do something secretly, someone dies. What is it this time?
Not everyone was born with your beautiful muscles built for, well, everything. Some of us work better by avoiding fights. This time, that's all I ask.
There are lots of safe passages through these parts. Tell your friend to go alone.
He could, but imagine if something happened and you saved him. Imagine the things I'd do to show my gratitude.
And why do you always turn to me?
You've proven yourself worthy. Plus, I like watching you walk away. He needs to get to the sanctuary of Alexios. It isn't far, although it may take you longer than usual.
It won't be a problem.
I'm glad we aren't going by sea.
Nasıl la?
Alkibiades'in told me about you. He said you're blessed by the gods.
Bize pusu atacaklar belli de. Oğlum yürü lan. Yer mi şimdi? Ananı ağrıyor. Neyse onu diye kesiyor zaten. Allah Allah, bize de vuruyor araba ya. Oğlum. Nasıl oluyor lan bu? Alkibiades'in.
That's better. I was starting to get sweaty under that hood.
You're a woman.
Anlamadın mı hiç onun
Nice of you to
başkasını?
notice.
Alkibiades said...
Exactly what I told him to. It was safer that way. I owe Alkibiades a lot for his help. And for trusting you with my life as well.
Enough lies. Tell me what's happening.
I said I was a man, so nobody would recognize me. I needed to escape my husband unseen.
And you trusted Alkibiades?
No one escapes my husband. He'd find me. It's been tough. I'm not sure I would have lasted much longer.
I'm glad I could help.
Please give Alkibiades my thanks. I only wish I had more to offer him. And you, for the help. I'll never forget either of you. Now I'll make my way to Megaris. Thank you, Misty.
Alexios, what great mysteries do you hide from us?
Şu değil miydi oğlum bizim eleman az önceki? Kaç adam var oğlum burada?
This is your final day alive! I will kill you! Is this all you can do?
Ha? 16. İlla patlatayım yani. Heh. Mekan güzelmiş bu arada, mekanı beğendim. Hadi bismillah. Oy, hacı başlıyor diyor ha. Milyonsun. Oy. Da 17. Aha. Ne yapıyorlar?
What was that? Make this easy!
Son anda bir tane vurdum.
You won't last much longer. Accept your death, eagle. Yes, you want that. Flames, get out! Out, damn you!
Zorluydu. Level up. Sandık yok muydu burada ya? Okumacının var elim ya. Atla. Öksüre bir hal oldu çar ya. Sağlam bir şey aldım bundan. Ne oluyor la? Kaçma, buraya gel. Hayırdır, bunlara ne oldu ya? Nerede oğlum adam? Gel buraya. Harbi Atina'nın belası ya bunlar.
Let's go.
Burada bir olay çıkartalım. Yine ne dileniyor buralarda?
The sun and moon combined could not grant the beauty that my bride-to-be was gifted. If the gods blessed me, they did so with one eye closed, but their eyes were wide open for her.
I'm hurt. You never talk about me like that.
My sweet Misthios, such words cannot be handed out at will. It's as though Apollo himself is speaking through me.
So, you're in love.
Yes, the wedding nears, and there is so much to be done.
If you need help, I'm here for you.
Accepting before knowing what I ask of you? That's a rare surprise. I do still need a few things. Food for an offering, a ring, and some flowers. If you could bring them to my bride, Iris, she'll make use of them.
I've known you for a while now, but you've never mentioned Iris.
Ben bu görevi yaptım lan.
So what is it about Iris that turns you into, well, what I saw.
You're not jealous, are you? Don't worry. She's very open. I suppose.
So, flowers, a ring, and food. Where can I find Iris?
She should be at the altar of love. Aptly named, don't you think? Oh, and
Gittim ben oraya.
Should be good enough for the wedding. Hopefully this jewelry is up to Alkibiades'in standard.
a ring of flowers and food. That's what my love.
Tamam oğlum, aldım ben onları.
So, flowers.
She should.
Ben bu yaptım yan görev ya. Karakter görevleri.
Let me guess. Alkibiades sent you.
He did. How did you know?
He has a skill for
Alkibiades.
making others do things he doesn't want to. On top of that, he prefers if those people are attractive. He's so predictable. It's what made this whole thing so easy.
It almost sounds like you're using him. What has been easy?
Making him fall in love with me, of course. Please, Alkibiades is not the man you marry for love.
Then why are you marrying him?
Alkibiades has a true chance of ruling one day. Well, he'll be the face, but I'll be the one truly leading. The Aspasia to his Pericles.
Amaç Perikles değil. Amaç Alkibiades değil. Ama bu hem zekilik hem de kötülük. Sokrates nerede? Zeki birisin diyeceğim. Tabii ki de öyleyim, bilmem ne diye artı senecek.
I'm impressed. I didn't think Alkibiades would ever be on the receiving end of something like this.
He's used to being on the receiving
Ha,
end.
tamam.
Well, you
Karakterde
definitely have something in common.
I'll pretend that was a compliment.
And what if I tell Alkibiades all of this?
Why would you? You've seen him. He's happy. And I'll make sure he stays that way. There's nothing wrong with me getting something in return, but it's your choice. Thanks for helping with the wedding.
doğru diyor. Tam düşündüğüm gibi oldu. Seni aldatıyorum. Phobos muydu neydi? Hatırladım. Sen ne ara geldin la buraya?
It's all done.
Wonderful. So, what did you think about Iris?
Biliyordum onu da bana soracağını.
You found a good one. I can see what you like
Bu
about
götlere
her.
bana hep yalan
I
söylediği
knew
için ben de aynısını yaptım.
Even though nothing could change my mind about her, it's always nice to get confirmation from others.
I hope you two are happy. You seem perfect for one another.
We'll be more than happy. Thank you for your help, Cassandra. I hope this isn't the last time we meet.
So what was all of this for? Everything you had me do couldn't have been for nothing.
You've earned my trust. Are you sure you want to know?
Oo, tamam.
So that package in Corinthia.
I almost forgot about that. I needed to get rid of the Odoros to pay off a debt. Plus, I needed spies to infiltrate Vardas's command. Even though you didn't say Theodoros is the one who sent the package, I still managed to get what I want.
He.
All right. What about the politician?
He was brilliant and opposed me. A fatal combination. So, he needed replacing, and I had a much dumber man perfect for the job. Thank you for that, by the way.
The woman with the Olisvos.
We talked about this. It wasn't about the woman, but her husband. He governs the trade routes between Attica and Mecharis. Or, I should say, I do now.
What about your friend? The one pretending to be a man?
That was out of the goodness of my heart. And gods curse anyone who doubts that.
I've heard enough.
Aren't you going to ask me about Iris?
Let me guess. Rich house, respected family. With her wealth, you can rule all of Athens.
Of course not. I marry for love. If those other things happen, well, I wouldn't complain.
I never would have guessed.
Each time everyone sees a more serious Alkibiades. The Alkibiades I've only shown glimpses of in the past. One day you'll see everything I was working toward. And you'll know you helped make it happen. Attica and lands far beyond will thank you, even if they don't know your name.
I'm glad I could help. I'll make sure you don't forget me when you lead Athens.
I'd never forget you. You're far too useful.
Aşığın miğferi. Senden de böyle bir miğferi beklenirdi zaten ya.
Get back here!
Ne oluyor lan? Anam.
I've seen corpse fight.
Hayırdır lan?
I didn't expect to.
Creed dedi ya. Geldim.
It's me, Cassandra.
He?
Good, you found me. Shh. What are you doing here?
I heard the Mali's talking about her crazy client earlier, and I wanted to help.
Fine. But you have to do as I say. No games.
I know that already, because you never let me have any fun.
I'm going to talk to Damalis's client and see what he has to say.
I've been here, spying, and I heard him mumbling to himself. He's weird. But maybe if I tell you what he said, it could help?
Let's hear it.
Let me think. He said something about having to meet someone at Faye's pig farm tonight. That could help.
It could. Did he mention why?
To get something from them. A deed to some land, I think he said.
Well, that's something. What else?
Oh, he said their name. Dinomenes. Wonder who that is.
Good to know. Thank you, Phoebe the spy.
Not bad, huh?
Time to act. Listen closely. You sneak inside and see what you can find in his house while I distract him.
Quiet like a mouse.
Good. But if you get caught, run. Right out the door. We'll meet afterwards. Promise?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Do I know you?
No. But I know you.
If Miron sent you, tell him I was going to pay him back this very night.
No one sent me. We need to talk. I know you're up to something.
Something? Something could be anything. You have nothing on me.
You're going to Fair's pig farm. And meeting some like-minded person there, I hear.
Where did you hear that? You're wrong. Dead wrong.
They owe you a deed to some land. What that land will be used for, I don't know.
A spy? What else do you have on me? Cough it up.
The Nomenis will be quite upset if I don't let you meet him tonight.
How? What do you want?
I know about Damalis. And as her client, you seem to think she owes you something.
I do love her, you know? With my whole heart.
And yet, you're scaring her.
Better me than another more careless man. Either I hurt Damalis or I'm killed.
That's not love. It's weakness.
You say it as though I don't know. He knew that too. That's why he's making me.
Who's making you?
Tell Damalis I'll stop. That I'm sorry.
Fine. Here, old man.
Old man. Aldın mı lan?
Let's see what we found.
I wonder what this means.
What's this? A coin purse?
His things aren't very nice, though. If he's rich, why have all that junk?
He must have just gotten paid. I've seen that iron poker used before.
He didn't have a furnace. Why does he have this?
It's not used for fire. It's a weapon. For torture. I saw someone use it in Phokis. Someone huge.
Huge like the monger?
Just like the monger. What does the letter say?
It's mean. It says he'll get hurt if he keeps doing things wrong.
I thought as much.
And it says more. That he needs to bring the Malis to a place here in Corinth. There's directions. What do you think it is?
Don't know. But I'll find out.
Right behind you.
Not this time. Go to the Malis and wait for me there.
Oh, please.
You've done enough for today. It could be dangerous. I'll come find you after.
Fine. Oh, I almost forgot. I got the sword from you from his house.
Wow. You're a good thief. Place to bring the Malis. A prison? I should find out.
Bana kılıç mı getirdin? Ama o eleman koştura koştura geliyor. Şunu bir dolunu bakayım da.
You're dead! Help!
Ya bırak. Kaçamadım. Kaçtı ya. Bakacağız ya neler oluyor.
Keep your distance, Mistio.
I don't want to be spotted here.
What's going on? Get off me!
Tamam bir şey olmuyormuş.
Ποιος ο υπέτειος? is near.
It's blood. Lots of it.
Ben döktüm ya az önce. Ondandır belki.
A lock of hair. It smells familiar somehow.
Nasıl tanıdık kokuyor lan?
Malaka, what is this?
Harbiden o ne öyle?
Chains? Oil? This can't be what I think it is.
Gotcha! All right, you little shit. Who sent you?
What are you doing here?
I wanted to help.
İyi bok yedim.
Give her here.
Leave, Phoebe, now! Don't take another step.
You're brave coming here. You want a whipping? The monger would love to take you on.
He'd rot in the underworld for that.
Prude, this is Corinthia. Anything goes in this sexandron, and the monger will be satiated.
You're as sick as he is, worm.
Whether they like it or not, any victim he likes gets his special treatment. I'll tell him you volunteer.
You'll get my special treatment right now. I'll fucking kill you.
Burada bunlar ne lan böyle? Bir de bana artistik yapıyor ya. Boş çağırsın ve selam.
Probably just a bird, but I'll check.
Bakalım tezgahlar dönüyor.
Cassandra, your little friend beat you back.
You made it.
And fast. I know all the shortcuts now. I'm sorry, Cassandra.
It's all right. You had good intentions.
I thought I could sneak in, like before.
I'm glad you didn't. Especially with what I found there.
What happened to you?
I just left the monger's sex andron, if you can believe it. And it's where you were headed.
No.
It's true. Your client was being forced to take you there. And we found these.
Seni dümdüz edeceklerdi.
What does this mean?
It means the monger got to him. He does have his hand in everything.
At least I know how to deal with him now that I know what he's after.
He'll leave you alone now. He gave me his word.
So, we really can trust you, can't we?
We're not all so easily blackmailed.
There's nothing for you here, Mistios.
Bu ara atarım valla.
This is the place. Time to burn some cargo.
Acımıştır o ya. Bayağı sert girdi. Neyi yakacağım burada?
Just like you. Please, help.
Neyi yakacağım burada kanki?
Fire! Shit! Out!
Siktir git ya. Üst kattan mı? Elden yok mu kanka buraya?
Release me, please. I beg of you. Malaka!
Ne oluyor lan? Kim oğlum? Kapı. Ama
Your life is... What was that? How...
bu kim lan?
You fight like a Spartan. There's resolve in you.
We have that in common.
I saw innocents trapped in the flames.
The ones in the warehouse. I freed them already.
A good soldier acts when he's told. A great one is 2 steps ahead. Thank you.
My name's Cassandra. I'd thank you too, if I knew who you were.
Brasidas of Sparta. You're a newcomer to Corinth.
You're a spy too?
An old Spartan tactic. I have my ways.
I get the sense that's a Corinthian hobby. Anthousa has her Etera watching from every post.
Ah, Anthousa. We disagree, but have a common enemy.
The monger?
We agree he should be killed, but we differ on how.
So, Sparta also has a monger problem. What do you know about him?
His weapon has a far reach. Corinth is allied with Sparta. It's our duty to protect them.
Then working alongside Anthousa is your best bet.
If she had her way, the Mongol would be flayed in the streets. Sparta wants him dealt with quietly.
Arkada
What do
geziyordu.
you want to do with him?
Right now, the
Evet,
Mongol
evet.
rules Corinth. I want to replace him with minimal bloodshed.
He'll only be dethroned if he's killed. It's simple.
Yes. Diplomacy isn't something he understands.
From what I hear, I'm not surprised.
We arrested his top men, armed the citizens, tried to stir the police against him. It never came to be. The only thing left to try is a quick slice of the blade.
That would do it.
We'd lure him into Corinthia's sacred cave and it be over.
Büyük ikilem.
Anthousa has given me her word, and I've given her mine. She's hired me to kill the monger.
She did?
She has something I need, and the monger is in my way.
Keep your spear pointed his way, and Sparta will thank you.
I was Spartan, once.
Once?
Until I was thrown off Mount Aietos as a child, and left for dead.
You're the daughter of General Nikolaos? All of Sparta knows your name. And here you are, alive. Impossible.
I survived. I raised myself alone, while life continued in Sparta.
Never mind being a Spartan. Those of good character will forgive and should be forgiven.
I'm on the hunt for my mother, Myrini. And the only way is through Anthousa.
Yes, Merini.
You don't know anything about Myrini, do you?
I know that no one should have to endure such tragedy alone. And I heard she left Sparta that night. No one has forgotten Merini.
From what I know, she wanted them to forget. You knew Nikolaos?
A good general, but a stubborn Spartan.
And rewarded for his loyalty.
Devoted to Sparta until the end. I'm sorry. You heard of his death?
I did. A shame. There's no going back now.
The displaced can always find their way home. The gods have just decided you must fight for it.
They couldn't make it any easier.
Chin up, Spartan. Easy doesn't exist.
Goodbye, Brasidas.
We'll meet again. I'm in the fight with you. Show courage.
Benim yanıma arasım gelmedi bu elemanı ya. Konuşamıyor mu? Ah be. Hemen şeye gidelim. Neydi bu Mongol? Filtistan olabilir mi diye düşündüm bu adam da değilmiş herhalde. Ben de oraya gidiyorum işte. Bak. Güzel foti var mı? Oo. Wow. Oho, iyiymiş lan. Bayağı iyi. Beğendim bunu. Like'ım basarım. Hemen şuraya. Gelin işte abi.
Your plan seemed to work. The Monger's thugs ambushed me.
I heard. I also heard you had no problems dealing with them.
It wasn't my first fight in Corinth.
Or your last. We're going to take the monger to task at the theater. I've arranged a Corinthian drama no one will forget.
Brasidas is worried about the anarchy that could follow the Monger's death. He wants him dead, but wants it done quietly.
That man is a long way from Sparta. This is Corinthia, so we'll do it the Corinthian way.
Tamam. Bir mağaraya nasıl çekeriz lan? Tiyatro eğlenceli olur ya, izleriz.
We'll put on a show.
Meet me and my girls there. The public has no idea what spectacle they're about to witness.
Let's go.
Hayır. Yine kötü attık ya. Üzülme nereye gidiyorsun?
Come on.
Selamun aleyküm.
You wanted a fucking show?
I wanted you to see the face of every person you've wronged.
I'll cover their faces with that precious blood of yours. Just like I should have done with Mirini.
Mireni'ye yaptığım gibi mi dedi?
You'll never rule these streets, you pig!
Oh, you bet your pretty face I will.
Get your filthy hands!
And when I do, I'll rip your fucking head right off and send it to the cult as proof.
You knew my mother?
She was big fucking trouble, but I'll pay her back. When I'm done with you, I'm gonna find your mother and bring her your fucking head.
Not if I bring her yours first.
They won't have much to say after I smash your brains all over the stage.
Mağaraya mı
Get
götüreydim
the
salağı?
fuck off my streets.
They're not yours anymore.
Get the fuck off my streets.
Sokaklarından gittim. Bakacağız ona. Neymiş lan?
You're going to fight me? You're fucking crazy!
Why is he attacking?
Let's go! I'm going to enjoy taking you out.
Niye tuşların hiçbiri işlemiyor ya? Sattın lan. Bak.
People of Corinth, behold the weasel that steals your bread, the scourge that spoils your crops.
You've waited long enough to get your hands on him.
The pleasure is all mine.
yaptınız oğlum? Onu kopardılar ya.
Feel better? I have been starving for this. He deserved all of it. And you deserve your answers. Come, let's speak in private.
Hadi bakalım. O da uğraştık.
I can't give you enough thanks for what you've done. And for once, I can also thank Alkibiades'in. He sent you here, after all.
Alkibiades'in.
There's more to him than meets the eye. He knew you could save Corinth from that beast. Everybody benefits, everybody wins. You've proven to be a very valuable business partner. Speaking of business, you owe me, Anthousa'nın. Yes, Myrine. She came and left Corinthia in a flurry, but made an impression on me, like a great storm. I remember that part of her well. A strong woman with great intensity. She wanted to find her place here in Corinth, but never found what she was looking for. You speak of her kindly. You were her friend. Perhaps on the surface, but she had a great pain in the middle of her that no one could get to. How did you come to know her? There was so much rain that night. I saw her sleeping in the streets and gave her shelter. She was a vagrant? I wonder what my father would think of that. I didn't know what happened to her. All she told me was that she'd left the place that tore her apart. Sparta. Did she find work? She kept to herself, with one eye always on the port. She could have stayed with us, but I think she was looking for something else. Was there no mention of her past? Nothing. Speaking of Sparta only brought her misery. It's like... After Corinth, where did she go? That? I don't know. She must have given you some hint. I don't think even she knew where she was headed. All I know is she won a ship thanks to a lucky dice throw. Tyche owed her that much, at least. I remember the ship's name well. Siren Song. Siren Song. It was famous for weathering all that Poseidon threw in its path. Thank you, Anthousa'nın. May the gods look well upon you, Cassandra. Visit me anytime. I'll catch you up on Corinth's affairs. It seems I have an interesting future ahead of me. So do I. Siren Song. If I can find someone who knows the ship, I'll be one step closer to finding her.
Mongol tüttü. Bana sağlam bir kask verdi. Bakayım nasıl duruyor. Kırt. Bu daha iyi. Aslında en iyisi de. Burada bunu takmam daha iyi ya. Evet, suikastım düşüyor ama savaştığında bir aile artıyor. Mongol'un adamları niye benim geldi lan köye? Yavşağı öldürdük. Nerede o? Güzel. Son anda. Sen ne yapıyorsun lan? Midas antik kent ha. Ne oğlum?
I don't see any soldiers here. Only pirates. They must be running the whole island.
Bakacağız. Öyle mi? Şu korsanla bir konuşalım da. Bakalım bu bize ne görev buyurtturacak. Ne isteyecek bizden bakalım. Kadın mıymış?
God have mercy!
You want mercy? Those who trade in slaves anywhere on my island will be marked as slaves themselves, then hauled to Attica and fed to the system they tried to profit from. Get this scum out of my sight.
I thought all pirates were slavers.
And you are?
My name is Cassandra.
Well, Cassandra, we're all thought to be murderers too. So, tell me why I shouldn't kill you right here.
I was told you're a trader of information.
Among other things, yes.
I'm looking for someone.
Senin yüzüne ne
Sneaking into my
olmuş?
city is a strange way to make a first impression.
I needed to speak with you directly. I didn't think your pirates would just let me walk up and knock.
Then speak.
I'm looking for a woman. She left Sparta when I was a child.
I'll need more than that, Cassandra.
She has birthmarks on her arm that form the constellation Aquila.
Now, that is something I can work with. Just who exactly is this woman?
Yani suçlu demeyeyim, gidip öldürür bu kırık. Biz de saklamaya çalışıyoruz. Niye öyle ben anlamadım onu da. Evet, anam.
She's my mother. I haven't seen her since I was a child.
So, you're on a quest to find your family?
Something like that.
Then your path is not an easy one.
Buna da güvendim.
Aspasia is the one who sent me to find you.
Aspasia? Now why would she do that?
She said you might have information that could help me in my search.
You can have anything for the right price.
And what is that price?
One you can afford, I'm sure.
15.000 mi?
Why do you need so much drachmi?
I have a city to secure and people to protect. I have no interest in going to war. I just want to make sure the war doesn't come to us.
I don't have the drachmi yet, but I'll return when I do.
There's no rush on my part. If you need work, check with my people in the city. I'm sure they'd have use for a capable mercenary.
Trust a pirate to only help for a boatload of drachmi. If I'm going to pay her, I need to find some work on this island. It should be much easier to travel the island now that everyone won't try to kill me on sight.
Ben öldürürsem.
You sound troubled.
I'm trying to steal Xenia a great treasure to celebrate her victory over chaos, but the directions have been stolen.
And I suppose you want someone to steal them back.
I tried, but they were stolen by the leader of Koresia, who Xenia banished from the city. There's a new truce between them, but no pirate would touch that.
Lucky for you, I'm no pirate.
Are you saying you'll help me? There's something in it for you if you do.
I suppose I could get your directions.
Poseidon blesses me with good fortune.
So where am I going?
To the other side of the island. You'll find the tablet in the leader's house there. Once you have it,
Head to the nearby village of Poisa and deliver it to my associate.
You said the leader's house is...
Yes. To the south of...
Önünde.
Where is Bias?
It's on the east coast of the island of Chaos.
Don't worry.
Xenia will be thrilled.
Git yerinden de al hemen.
Can you fucking believe it?
Thought she'd know better by now.
Well, I mean, how hard is it to take a merchant ship and get to Thera and back?
Still, Xenia could have used that Miltos. The Drachmi would have been helpful in her fight against.
Something we can help you with?
Yeah. You were talking about the shipment.
We weren't saying nothing. Nothing that concerns you, anyway.
I'm always open to a good tale. Especially if it ends in misfortune.
The ones with Gotarzes always do. He's the worst captain on Chaos.
Neyse şapalar yiyecek şimdi.
I'd like to find this ship.
Well, I'll help you if you can. Then you can bring us a story.
What's Miltos, anyway?
Miltos, the next best thing to gold.
Fucking Athenians want it all for themselves. Self-important malacas.
Do you know where I can find the ship?
Could be anywhere, knowing Gotarzes.
Oh, I heard the plan was to intercept the shipment near Lestris Island, due south of Chaos.
İyi güneydeki
Who's
görevim
this
oldu.
captain you keep mentioning?
Gotarzes. Be thankful you don't know.
The Parthenon's got more chance of staying afloat than him.
Thank you.
If you find that Miltos, be sure to come back and share the wealth.
Of course, my like it.
Aynen.
If I can find this shipment of Miltos,
Paylaştım şu anda.
it's easy money. Xenia and her crew really destroyed the place. If they burn everything, how do they expect to keep the people quiet?
Hani domuz yüzünden alt yazıyı kaybettim ya. Sen ne istiyorsun bakalım?
What do you need?
Is this a bad time?
Every time's a bad time. There's too much work and not enough people to do it. But I'm the only person who cares about that. Wait, did Xenia send you?
She said you'd have work for me.
Well, thank Poseidon. Finally, someone competent to help. Ships are pushing into our territory and testing us. Xenia wants to send a message to make sure people understand who owns this little part of the Aegean.
What kind of message do you want to send?
Sinking some ships while flying her colors should do the trick.
That's one way to do it.
We're still pirates. We've a reputation to uphold in these waters. And nothing says, respect me, like a bit of blood spilling.
Sounds to me like you're weakening the competition. Chaos not big enough for your ambitions?
If we're going to take more territory, we wouldn't be hiring the likes of you. We'd do it ourselves. Best way to prevent an attack is to strike first.
No arguments here. I'll sink the ships for you. What am I targeting?
Destroy a few ships from Sparta, a few from Athens, and a few bandit ones too.
That's a lot of ship sinking.
Just make sure you're flying Xenia's colors when you do the sinking. I'll pay you well to ensure the message is understood. Sails need repair, 3 broken oars on the top level, 2 on the second level, cracked spar. Never a day's rest.
Tertipleniyor. 15.000 içine. Yapılır. Bu parti burada bitirelim. Hoşçakalın.